crocodile about 800 metres up there on the bank. Oh, we're onto a fish! You're joking, he's going spastic out there, doggy. Woohoo! Stop. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video. We have got a whole lot going on in this one. We've got to rip down this camp. We're going to go put the tinny in this little creek and find a monster dinosaur crocodile. And we're going to see if we can put a bend in the noodle rod. Not only that, we've got a whole lot more coming up on this episode. Sit back, relax, let's rip in. All right, so here's the deal. We've been camped up here on the side of the bank for probably the last 3 to 4 nights now, and we've had people rocking up with cameras and drones, not to film us, but to film a big dirty saltwater crocodile that's been sighted every day up and down this creek. So this morning's adventure, we're going to be dropping this little tub in the creek. I want to go and find this big crocodile. I want to go get some footage of him myself. So I've heard he's a big dog, so let's go, and we're going to punch up and down the creek up there. But not only that, we're going to be pulling this camp down. The last couple of nights, last night in particular, was one of the most hectic nights I have ever seen mosquitoes and sandflies. And if you guys are new to the channel, we are traveling with a brand new 11-week-old baby. And last night, dude, was hectic. I'm gonna roll in a little bit of footage right now. Hey, you feeling better? You feeling good? All right, doggies, this is where we're at right now. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat traveling with a baby because it's not easy. Mac 10's been stuck in this camper van for the whole entire day while I've been out there fishing and trying to gather a bit of food. And then as that sun went down, I was sitting out there, I was enjoying those crabs. I bought some crabs in here for Mac, a little bit of crab meat in here for Mac 10 to enjoy. As soon as that sun went down, the mosquitoes and sandflies become probably like up there with the most hectic I've seen them ever. And I'm out here a fair bit. So what happened was this camper trailer filled up with mosquitoes and sandflies because I left a little crack in a window over there. So what we've been doing is, we come here with bug spray, we nuked this room, we all ran over to the bloody 200 series, and we've just been sitting in the back of the 200 series for like 30 minutes while this room got vaporized. And I don't think we're going to be coming out to the mangroves with Mac 10 and young little Misha anytime soon, put it that way. It's way too stressful. We tried it, it was fun, but it's not worth it, is it, Mac 10?
Nah.
And then Old Love over here just went outside. She's like, man, I need a pee. She ran outside for like 2 seconds and her ass is just full of mosquito bites. It's hectic. Check this out. I'm just going to show her ass on the TV, so prepare yourself. Look at these bloody mosquito bites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're even up in here. Dude.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Well, give me this stuff here. This is what we put on like, kids. When I was a kid, we used to get covered in this stuff. So I'm just going to load Mac 10 up because she is destroyed these mangrove mud crabbing missions until they're a little bit older, or unless there are no mosquitoes and sandflies. So from now on, I'll be doing this as a solo mission. Peace. How bloody good is this, mate? Cruising down a creek, looking for a big old crocodile. What I've done is I've just chucked a couple of rods in. So we've got the noodle rod, we've got another rod there just in case, but we're coming up on dead low tide out here. You can see the banks are pretty much up in the sun there, so we don't have a sounder in the boat, and I don't know how deep the water is, so I've just went and picked up a big old stick, and I'll just be able to do that and see how deep we are, because I know parts of this creek get very, very bloody shallow. So there's our depth stick. You know what? I reckon I've got eyes on the croc already. Our camp is literally right there. Like, I'm talking at the back of the boat, probably 300 meters away there. And if my eyes are correct, the crocodile about 800 meters up there on the bank. It looks like a croc sitting in the sun. Could be a log, but I don't know, probably about 800 meters away now. But I reckon that's him. Well, that fella didn't want a bar of it. As soon as I come up, we weren't close. We're still probably 200 to 300 meters away from that, 200 meters away from that bank up there. But as soon as he heard that boat coming, and I was just putting real slow, he just slid his way into the water. I'm not sure if you guys can see in that super shaky footage, but I had like an old camcorder with zoom on it, just going, come on, stay still, you bastard. But you would have seen him. There he is. There's that crocodile everyone's been talking about. He'd probably go about 3.5 meters, which is the size of the boat I'm sitting in right now. So we're sitting in the water with a croc the same size as this boat. Anyway, there we go. We got to see him. Let's head back. I'm going to troll back. I'm going to troll a lure back, and maybe we'll pick up a fish on the way. Scary thing is that you just don't know where he is now. He could be coming up right here. Let's go and see my little darling. I haven't seen her yet this morning. She's been sleeping. Hey, Daddy's here. Look at Mum, dude.
Taking her for a walk.
This is it. This is what life's come to.
Walk around the camper van.
We can't even take the baby outside because the mosquitoes and flies are that mosquitoes and sandflies are that hectic. So this is what Mac 10 does. She just pushes the baby in this tiny little hallway of the camper trailer thingamajigger. Hello, baby. I missed you. How was your sleep? You have a good sleep?
She's about to go to sleep.
Did you have a good sleep before? Hey? Well, those bugs last night were hectic, eh? You haven't got one bug bite on you, so we're doing a good job. Who is that? That's the field day fam. Say good morning, field day fam. Say g'day, field day fam. Hey, you beautiful thing. I missed you last night.
She's sleepy.
Alright, let's put you back in your little pram, and Dad's going to set up. Dad's going to pack up everything. We're going to go to a new camp spot, right? Rogie. One of the biggest problems we've had out here over the last couple of days is not just the bugs. This camper van behind me, or this camper trailer should I say, behind me has 200 amp hour batteries in it, and I'm pretty sure they've shit himself already. Because that fridge right there is a 95 litre Dometic dual zone fridge, and it forever comes up with voltage alert, low voltage alert, and the fridge just will not run. So we've got a fair bit of food in there and it's just gone to waste. So what we've done is we're running a 300 watt solar panel through the 200 series, and then in the back of the 200 what we're running, I've got a couple of questions about this in the last episode, so I'll just run you through it. We're running a 40 litre Ingle. That's just purely a freezer. So that thing there is the freezer, and what I've had to do is use the inverter in the 200, plug a power lead into the inverter, and then we're running that bloody power lead all the way back to this fridge, and that's got the party started. We've got two big fridges here, so this thing works now, and it's not bloody bad at all. So the fridge is working, but I'm pretty sure the batteries inside here are kaput, and that ain't good. So this whole bloody setup procedure that we're going through right now, it may look like a little bit of a headache, but to be honest, I've timed myself. We've been doing this for 25 minutes. That's the girls in the car completely packed up, everything like fishing rods packed down, crab nets, the whole entire lot packed up within 25 minutes. It takes me 5 minutes to put the engine on here and the tinny on top of the little boat loader there. So within 30 minutes, we're completely set up. Everything's been cleaned, washed. It's not just a rush setup. So dude, it's not that bad. I was always skeptical about camper trailers, but it's not that bad. Hey! And then Once you get a system with this little fella going, it's even easier. You click him on there, and we're away. Here's another little cheeky tip. On the drive up here, we passed a shitload of people with boats. A couple of the boats had their propellers spinning the whole time. So what you don't want when you're traveling, especially when it's boats on a trailer, when the wind hits your propeller, it spins, and that's gonna blow your bearings out after a while, especially like a 15-hour drive. So what you just wanna do is click your engine into neutral. That's gonna stop your prop from spinning, and it's gonna save your bearings inside there. Cheeky little hot tip. Uh-oh, looks like we've got a little bit of a drama up here. Oh, yep, he's bogged. They are bogged proper. Why would you go out, why would you drive a big heavy truck into that shit? Oh, he's bogged big time. Suppose we're gonna have to offer a helping hand, eh?
Yep, looks like it.
The old bloody field day to the rescue, once again. How many cartons of beer are we gonna get for this one, doggies? Just filming a little video for the family back home.
Where's back home?
Back home is wherever we parked that bloody 200 series. This is what's going on here, bud. Old mate's a bit stuck, aren't you, bud? Hey? Like when I said family back home, I mean like all 1,700,000 of you guys. Snapped the axle on his trailer. That's no good. See, this side's alright. I reckon we'll be able to winch him out. It's a big heavy unit, but alright, mate, we're under tension. Go on, give it a bit, give it a bit, give it a bit. Right, stop, stop. Yeah, go on, give it a bit. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, he's going. He's going. Stop, 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 stop. That's it, mate. You're out of there. Hey, buddy. Don't go nowhere without a winch, mum. Hey? This video's from your mum back home, right? Complete. Alright, we ended up getting out that big truck out of the mud. If it wasn't for the winch and those max tracks, mainly the winch on the 200 series, they would have been sleeping in there, and the angle of that truck was like this, man. It was pretty bad. But look, those people were absolutely beautiful people. I tried not to film too much of it, but that winch, literally, we weren't even digging the back tire out, man. We were just dragging him through the mud until he hit the hard ground and just pulled him out. So it is so critical to travel with a winch and a set of max tracks, like a proper set of max tracks. I say it all the time, but dude, if we didn't pass that guy just then, they would have had to sleep there all night. Also, look what we got out of it, doggy. Couple of beers. I'm actually out here on a detox. I brought no beers on this trip, and they said to me, you're not leaving without beers. Also, they got the hose out of their car and hosed the max tracks off with the mud. Beautiful people. They're back on the road. They just got to fix their boat trailer up, and they're going to be on. And us right now, we're punching up here. We're going to try to find a camp spot. We've heard that there's no mosquitoes up this side, so we're just going to try to find somewhere to sleep for the night. And I suppose we'll check in just when we're sitting around camp having a cold beer. How? That is a well-earned thirst. Well, this is the setup for the afternoon. It's a little bit of a different change from that other creek we're at before. Many people camp along here. There's people over there. There's people over there. Me and Mac 10 don't usually choose to camp in places like this, but word on the street or word on the riverbank is there ain't no mosquitoes around here. So tonight, hopefully tonight's going to be a lot better night. You ready to not get your ass chewed tonight?
Hoping, let's see about that.
But this is a nice little spot. Check this out, it's beautiful. We're all set up, ready to rock and roll. Tomorrow morning we're hitting the road. Me and you, the girls are going to chill out here and we're going to go back into the mangrove forest, see if we can't catch a bit of food and put a massive bend in the noodle rod. So this is it from us. Have a go at that. I'll see you in the morning. We're going to put a bend in the noodle rod. Sweet. Good bloody morning to you. I've been requested to make a couple of coffees this morning and make the coffees bloody quick smart. What we got here is a little bit of medium roast FDYS coffee coming to the shop close to you very, very bloody soon. But look, Mac 10 has requested a triple shot coffee. Oh my goodness, smell that. It smells amazing. So last night, no bugs. It was actually quite a nice night. Problem was Mish, she just did not want to sleep. What did she sleep? Every hour.
She woke up every hour, yeah?
She woke up every hour the whole night. So traveling with a baby is not easy, but it is doable. You just need a lot of patience and a lot of coffee. So what I'm doing here is putting a couple of coffees on the cook, and then you and me, we're gonna go out bush. The girls are gonna rest here for the day. We're gonna go put a massive bend in the noodle rod. Well, as always, nothing ever goes to plan out here. We are sitting on a dead low tide. We've got about a 25 knot wind from the north, which is just howling through here. I hope you guys can hear me. And that's where we're at right now, but we ain't giving up. We got the noodle rod. We're gonna go for a big piff up the beach, go for a walk and see how we go. We've got to get some form of food on the deck. If this doesn't work, we'll have to resort to plan B, but I'm going to give this a couple of hours, flick a couple of lures around and see if we can't put a bend in this beautiful little thing. Ah! So! See! So! See! Ha! So! I've been walking for about an hour up and down the coast here, flicking on the ocean slide, flicking into a little creek, and it's no good, man. The wind is just carrying these little light lures too far. So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to pull the pin on the noodle rod mission. We're gonna go with plan B. Here it is. Plan B is in full swing. What we got now, we've got a big old crab hook, and we're walking along the banks of these little creeks. Now obviously we know there are crocodiles in the area, so we do have to be cautious how close we get to the edge there, but I've already got a recipe in my head. I know what I'm going to be eating. We just got to find a big old crab, and this looks like crab country for sure. Big old cobweb. There are some serious spiders in here right now. Spiders everywhere. Sandflies and mosquitoes are thick and friendly. Crabs, not to be seen. Sludged up. Sludged up. No good. Seems like we're really gonna have to work for it today. Probably come across 5 to 6 holes by now, and they're all sludged up. And what I mean by sludged up is, obviously the tide comes in and out, there's no crabs living inside them, and it's just got this fluffy rank mud inside. There's no crabs in any of these holes. What's going on? I don't know. But we ain't got no crabs on the deck at all. It's too windy to be fishing right now. Tides are low. This could be a big day. But as always, we ain't giving up. Holy moly! We are most certainly working for a feed today. If you guys notice that sun in the background, that sun is racing down over my shoulder. I've been fishing, I've been walking for that long through the mangroves trying to find a crab. You reckon I can find a crab? I cannot find a crab. What I've done is, I've come over to another creek, got a cast net here, We're gonna get this cast net out. We're gonna see if we can get a bit of bait. If we can get bait, I don't know. I'm gonna try to put a big old fish around the fire, but anything could happen. Like I said, we ain't giving up. Yeah, mullet, mullet. That was a delicious cast. We have got some bloody good bait here. That is beautiful. Look at him. Yummy. Man, this sand is rock hard. It's like concrete. Look at that thing. Good luck out there, my little friend. Oh, look at this little lollipop. Yummy. You're going straight out there, bud. Oh, hey, we're on to a fish. You're joking, it's going spastic out there, doggy. Woo! It's jumping out of the water, man. Yahoo! All right, somehow I managed to get a GoPro on my head and we have got fish on. Are we live? We're live. This is it, doggies, this is it. It's either a queenie or a salmon because it's jumping out of the water. I want it to be a salmon, a blue-nosed salmon. Could be a queenie. Should have seen it jumping, bro. He was launching out of the water. That didn't take long at all. This is that first mullet we put out. He's coming in close, he's coming in close. You stay on there, big rig. Let's back that drag off a little bit. He's gone deep. It could be a blue-nosed salmon. Oh, it's a queenie. It's a big old queenie. Woohoo! Yeah, you do your thing, big rig. Oh, my goodness. Can't turn him around. Oi, 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 stay away from that bucket, big rig. Has he had enough? We're just gonna leader him up. Let's just leader him up. Get up here, get up here, get up here. Oh! Oh! Have a go at this thing. That there is what you call a big old queenfish. One of the funnest sports fish in these little inlets or little river mouths like this. That thing absolutely smoked that live mullet. That rod nearly got, if I didn't put that stick like I did, that rod would have gone in the water. The rod was like straight. That's such a good fish. I'm gonna eat a little bit of this bad boy right now. These things make very, very good curry and they're a very good sports fish, but we're gonna chuck a little bit of this around the fire right now. I'm running off 2 coffees this morning and that's it. We've eaten no food. We've done a heap of kilometers through the mangroves without any luck, without any crabs. And then this bad boy comes through and just smoked that live mullet. Didn't take long at all. That is a beautiful fish. I'm gonna rip a couple of slabs off him and cook him up. That's so good. I'll take a bit back to the girls later on. We'll make a curry up with the rest of it. That is a bloody phenomenal fish, mate. Yeah, doggy, we're eating. Mwah. We're eating. So this has made a nice little windbreak here. We've got a perfect little pot billy fire going on. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. What I've got in my backpack, the only thing that I can really use in my backpack is this piece of tie wire. And this is what I was gonna tie a crab up with if I got one. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this tie wire into a little bit of a shish kebab. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna run it from that stick to that stick there. And I'm gonna put little chunks of fish across this wire and that can just cook there. That's gonna be bloody beautiful. I reckon we'll do that. It'll work. We'll take a little fillet off of this bad boy. Oh my goodness, look at that fillet of fish. Dude. Have a go at this, man. We just come out here with a handful of rods and nothing else. We've got a big old queenie on the deck down there. We've got a little shish kebab full of queenie fillets sitting up above the smoke, getting smoked out right now. This is the definition of living. Have a go at this little thing for a feed. It's going to be called the queenfish clothesline. It's getting smoked out to perfection. Even our little bloody windstop's starting to burn away, which is absolutely fine with me, but you can see here, that fish is already going white. That's gonna be good, man. It's like smoked fish. Beautiful. And then what I'm gonna do with this bad boy down here, because I wanna take this back. Like I said, these things make really good curry and it's still very, very fresh. So I'm just gonna wet this net and I'm gonna drape the net over the top of the fish just so it stays cool, because I'm gonna sit here probably till sunset. So wet that net, put it over the top of him. It'll be nice and cool for him for the drive home. Little curry bangers coming up. Check this out. Like, one of those rods just got absolutely pummeled by a shark. Like a shark came through, had it for about 4 to 5 seconds, just peeling line, like bop. Then it spat it out. But anyway, here is our queenie Christmas tree. Look at this thing. It actually looks pretty good. It actually looks more like like dried jerky fish rather than this. Oh, it looks pretty good. I don't know which one. Let's go to the middle. Oh, it's still steaming. It's still hot. That is not bad. Have a go at that. That is a beautiful bit of white fish meat. Caught only a bloody, probably 40 minutes ago. We're gonna dig in. A drizzle of lemon would be phenomenal on this. But that's not bad, dude. If you can get around the sandy outside of the fish, it's actually pretty bloody good. It's like juicy, it's cooked to perfection. You just got to get around the sandy outside. And there's a bone there. Boy, that was a bloody fun day. I got some good news for you. If you guys missed out on this FDYS jersey drop last time, these things sold out overnight. If you missed out, don't worry, they are online, they are back on the online shop right now. So if you guys want to get your hands on one of these bad boys, go and hit fieldayshop.com. You'll find your FDYS fishing jersey over there. Also, that coffee we're drinking this morning, that is coming out very, very bloody soon. So keep an eye out for that. We've been working on it for a while and it is a bloody good drop. But look, that is it from me, my doggies. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm gonna go get that other half of that fish, take it back to the girls. We're probably gonna cook up a big old fish curry around a fire later on. But that was a good day. I did some serious Ks, but look, it was worth every second. We're sitting around a fire, sun setting, eating fresh fish. Life don't get no better than this. All right, I'll see you next week in the next adventure. Peace. Shoo. Well, that didn't f***ing work, did it? The campsite, hey! I've had nothing to eat since those 2 coffees this morning. Do that again. If you want to grab one of these fishing, I'll see you in the next week. I'll see you next week in the next adventure.